You still look like that.
I have something for you. I have a little card for you.
This guy.
I think that's fine.
Lovely service.
Nothing but the best for Aunt Teresa.
Lovely eulogy. You stumbled over the Bible verse, but the rest was lovely.
She would have laughed, then chastised.
Well, what is an aunt's purpose if not for bettering oneself? And the children! You've hardly spoken a word all afternoon. Girls, are you feeling faint at all? Viewing a dead body is hardly an event young women should be attending. Do you need to lie down? Do you need a fan? I have a fan. Winifred, do you need a fan?
I feel perfectly normal. Thank you. Mother. Thank you, Mother. I will let you...
The will! Granville, we need to go to the reading of the will.
I don't know why you're so insistent on reading the will today. The woman isn't even buried yet.
Well, if we wait, we'll forget.
Oh. Okay. Come on, girls.
No, this is hardly a conversation appropriate for young women to be a part of.
Nonsense. It involves them, their futures.
And we can tell them all about their futures once we've laid our eyes on the will. Girls, I'll speak with you later. Mr. and Miss Woods, it is always a pleasure.
I will return momentarily. First, I must attend to Mrs. Edwards.
I thought they'd never leave.
If I have to have one more conversation about that dead woman.
This skirt is so tight. I feel pale. Do I look pale?
You look pale.
What do I do?
Sit down.
My back hurts.
Oh, then stay standing.
Until Charlotte and I can leave?
A woman just died.
By just you mean 3 days ago, then... Yeah, a woman just died.
You two weren't even invited.
We thought you needed someone to liven up the event.
Oh, liven up the funeral.
Audley, get me water.
I'll get the water yourself.
But I can't move. The room is spinning in one direction and I the other.
Do you think I'm mentioned in the will?
Absolutely not.
That bitch.
Just sit down, Winifred.
Oh, but if I sit down, I'll never stand back up again. Oh, God, I think I'm gonna die.
Okay, fine. Let's say hi to Grand Teresa for us.
God, just here. Better?
I can breathe again.
Great.
Girls, I have wonderful news. Mr. Taylor just spoke to me. Let me find him. Have him tell you himself. Allow me 1 moment.
What could she possibly have to tell us?
Maybe another relative died.
She said it was good news.
Oh, maybe it was a wealthy one.
Mr. Taylor, tell him the one. Lost him again. 1 more moment.
Oh, whatever it is cannot possibly be this important.
Now for the good news, Mr. Taylor.
Oh, good afternoon, Mrs. Edwards. And Mr. and Miss Woods. Mrs. Edwards has requested I inform
Mr.
you...
Taylor has invited our family to his house for dinner on Sunday evening. Isn't it exciting?
Yes, dinner with myself, my son, and my niece.
You must come with me, Mr. Taylor. We should tell Mr. Edwards about the arrangement as well.
Hardly see why that was important enough for a formal announcement.
Just be thankful she's gone now and rest while you can.
Harley, Winifred, come along. It's time to go to the burial.
God damn it. the kingdom.
Damn it. You're so good, why aren't you playing this game?
I've already played a perfect game. I'm a coach now. You have a 9.
Oh, it is called solitaire for a reason, Georgia.
So it should sting even more that you need my help.
Anthony, Georgia, good evening.
Father, how was the funeral?
A wonderful service. Perfect. A beautiful way to honor the late Mrs. Edwards.
I still don't see why we couldn't have gone.
A funeral is no place for a young lady. You would have fainted at the sight of her corpse.
Was Winnie there? And Ottilie?
Well, yes, but Mrs. Edwards was their great aunt. They had reason to be there.
And how about the Woods? Were Victor and Charlotte there too?
Yes.
Well, they aren't related to Mrs. Edwards.
Well, their parents will keep a close enough eye on them to know whether they're home or not. Sorry. Did you two have fun while I was out?
As much fun as two people not invited to a funeral can have on a Thursday evening.
Prepare for more fun, then. We'll be hosting the Edwards for dinner in 3 days.
For fun?
For fun? Yes, for fun. It'll be so fun.
I don't want to argue with you, but doesn't that make an awful lot of work for us?
It's not about how much work we have. It's about extending a hand to a family in need.
Look at the size of their house. They are not in need.
They're in mourning, and we do things for people in mourning.
Are you sure this is a good idea? I mean, we have no staff, no one to help prepare the house. It's just the 3 of us. We are not what they are used to as of late.
Maybe, but they're friends. Moreover, they don't judge. As for preparing the home, we'll be doing that ourselves.
Ourselves? That is 1, 2, 4 extra people.
That's not a large amount.
8 if we end up including the Woodses, and we always end up including the Woodses.
No, Mr. and Mrs. Woods would never come. It would only be Victor and Charlotte.
Oh, 6 then. Add that to us. 9!
What he lacks in critical thinking, he makes up for in basic math skills.
9 napkins.
No.
9 bread
No.
plates. 27
No.
forks. Are we having dessert?
Probably.
Oh, 36
No,
forks. 18 spoons. 9 salad bowls.
We don't care.
9 soup bowls. Depending on the individual drinks, anywhere between 9 and 27 glasses. Oh, and courses. Oh, courses for 9 people. Food for 9 dishes for 9. How many courses?
7 an episode.
When are they coming? What day? What time?
Sunday evening.
That gives us no
We'll have the
time.
house ready by Saturday.
Even less time.
It gives us 2 days.
Jesus Christ! You better be praying!
We can handle it.
Fix your time.
You sound sure of us.
We're tailors. We could get it done in 1 day.
Ha.
Only because Mother won't give me anything that isn't a hand-me-down.
I have a pink one in towards the back. Try that one.
Georgia, I want to get married.
I'm your cousin.
Not to you. Are you going to ask to whom?
To whom?
To a woman.
It wasn't an invitation. It was a correction.
Help me! God, I need to get out of this house. It's so cramped.
Your own vanity in your room, you know.
But there's no one to talk to in there.
Well, you should learn to be alone with your thoughts. It's good for you.
You're lucky. You get to leave the house more than I do.
Right, you'll get to do the same when you're my age.
Not if you're still living at home, I won't.
That's not up to me.
Yes, it is! You could get married whenever you like. It's like you want to suffocate me.
I'll leave home when I'm ready, and maybe that will be soon, and maybe it won't, and it's really none of your business either way.
I understand how you're happy living here. You know, you could live anywhere you wanted, if you tried.
It's not so bad. I have everything I need.
Well, you could be throwing a party of your own instead of attending one.
That doesn't sound tempting at all.
Fine, then I'll be a socialite enough for the both of us.
A socialite? If anyone caught word of what you said about them to Charlotte, no one would step foot in a room with you ever again.
Fine, then I'll be a socialite who only talks to Charlotte. Oh, can I borrow a necklace?
Fine.
I want to find someone.
Start looking then.
Oh, I've been looking everywhere.
Not enough, clearly, if you're sitting here talking to me about it and not some woman you're in love with.
Well, I have thought about courting nearly every eligible woman in town.
Thoughts aren't actions.
Meaning?
Do something about it, or wait for some girl to do it for you. Hand me that fork, you're polishing it wrong.
Oh, this one.
Oh, I was gonna wear that one.
What is it?
A locket from Georgia.
Tailor?
Yeah, it was a birthday gift. Are you almost done?
Oh, what's inside?
None of your business. Are you done?
Almost. Ugh.
I'll have to find Mom. I'm sure she's waiting on us.
Winifred, wait! You really won't consider finding a husband soon?
Goodbye, Adelie. Distasteful. She wants to read something around other people and gasp so they can ask her what's wrong. It's a familial trait, clearly.
Anthony, is there a reason you've set the dining table to look like the Last Supper?
This is the only sanitary way to seat 9 people. I explained this.
Forgive me for asking, but how is your family doing?
Well, given the circumstances, we're still in mourning. Isn't that right, girls?
Oh, you're in mourning.
Oh, yeah, yes. Heavily. Can't stop mourning. Me. The poor girl can hardly keep her head on straight. I keep catching her forgetting to wear her mourning clothes. Of course I don't remind her to change. Black just doesn't suit her. Not in the slightest. Mother, how was your day?
I saw a cat in the street this morning.
I can never get my father to take his focus off of me.
I just asked her one question and she trails on for a while.
Does it work the same way with Adelie?
The exact same. Adelie!
Oh, yes!
What are you thinking about?
Oh, I saw a cat in the street this morning with Mother, and you'll never guess who it belonged to.
Why would you ask her an open-ended question?
My son's preparing to take over the shop soon now that he's old enough. You're looking at what will soon be this city's finest watch repairman.
Forgive me for my saying so, but hasn't your son been preparing to take over the shop for some time now?
I'm not dead yet, and he's not good at the job.
I see.
Bad at your job, Anthony?
I'm not bad at it.
He's horrible.
That's not true.
One time my uncle gave him a watch to repair on his own. He lost the entire watch.
People lose things all the time, Georgia.
Not things that belong to other people.
Now we can't blame Anthony for losing the man's watch.
Thank you.
We have to blame the man for entrusting it to him in the first place.
No, wait!
Do you want to fix watches, Anthony?
I have no strong opinions about it one way or the other.
Learn to have an opinion.
Do you think that I should?
I should say, I'm very grateful for the opportunity for our families to gather again. And the Woodses.
You know how much the children enjoy seeing each other.
I wouldn't call them children anymore. Winnie, are you sure you can't stay later? Maybe you could stay in the night in the guest bedroom.
I can't spend the night anywhere but home anymore.
Your mother used to let you sleep here all the time when you were growing up.
Yeah, she just learned about scarlet fever, so now I can't go anywhere she can't keep an eye on me.
Scarlet fever was ages ago.
Yeah, it was. She tends to learn about things 10 years too late.
All right. Thank you again for a lovely evening.
I hope to see you all again very soon.
My coat! Audley, help me with my coat!
Yes, Mother!
Thank you!
Looks like you're going then?
I can't stop them from leaving.
We'll see you soon.
Yes! I'll call for you on Tuesday. I have flowers in the garden I want to show you.
Tuesday? You won't call for me tomorrow?
I'm sure I'll see you then too.
Winifred, come along.
Coming, Father!
That was an uneventful evening, wasn't it?
Agonizingly so.
Come on, Mom and Dad will be waiting.
No, they won't.
I know, but I thought it'd be fun to keep up the facade. We'll be back tomorrow.
We didn't invite you.
11 o'clock.
We'll see you then. My favorite part of the dinner party,
What's that?
when everyone leaves. Can you pick up all the napkins and bring them into the kitchen?
Crap. W.E. Winifred Edwards. Winifred Edwards is in love with me.
Will someone say something?
I had fun last night,
You said that 3 times already.
and I guess I got nothing left to say.
Where's Winifred? Or Ottilie? She always has something to talk about.
The something she always has to talk about is the personal matters of people I don't care and don't care to know.
Well, it interests me. And it must interest Georgia.
It doesn't.
You don't like to gossip?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I guess I'm just better than you.
Gossiping is not a matter of morality. If something interests me, I'm going to speak on it.
You're gonna ruin someone's life one day.
Well, if someone has a life that could be ruined, they take better care not to be so interesting.
Is that interesting enough for you?
Wait until the boy speaks first.
Wonderful. What about it?
The name stitched in.
Winifred Edwards, that's Winnie's.
I found it in the dining room.
All right, so she left it there.
She left it there. She left it there on purpose.
On purpose?
Yes. She wanted me to find it.
Interesting.
Lord, put some sense into this man's head.
Why would she want you to find it?
Because she's in love with me.
In love with you? She has no reason to love you. You barely speak to her.
Oh, we spend all night talking to each other.
We all did. I spoke to her as much as you did. Georgia did too.
And yet, Winifred Edwards left her handkerchief in my dining room, not yours.
She could have dropped it.
Oh, she loves me.
She could have placed it there and forgotten.
She loves me.
She could have wanted to get rid of it.
She loves me.
Talk to your cousin.
Right, okay. Anthony, I love you very much, but you feel this way about every single woman you carry a conversation with for more than 10 minutes at a time. Last year you thought Charlotte of all people was in love with you.
Eden? Strange man.
This time, I'm sure of it.
That I'm in love with you?
That Winifred Edwards is in love with me.
You're always sure of it.
Not as sure as I am now.
Ted, you're it.
God, Anthony, you love easily. And that's a good thing, to be a loving person. Any woman would be lucky
Not any woman. Winifred Edwards.
All right, you're making this really difficult.
What if you're wrong?
I am not wrong. I am positive she feels the same way.
Other than the handkerchief, what proof do you have?
She laughed at my jokes.
Yeah, she was being kind.
Oh, what do you know? You have sworn to be a bachelor your whole life. You don't know anything about love.
Just because I have no interest in women, Anthony, doesn't mean I don't know what love looks like.
Okay, we've jumped to the conclusion of love very quickly.
Neither of you understand.
Put me in, coach. Anthony, I believe in love.
Thank you.
But I also believe in grace. I believe in tact. I believe in romanticization.
Okay, she's just using buzzwords now.
She's not just gonna marry you after one night of conversation. You need to know what you are going to say. You have to charm her.
But how? How?